Hello everyone, this is Galvanised Gibbon and welcome to episode 30 of the Wigan Athletic Career Mode, and today we enter the January transfer window and also enter the year 2020, so big times going on here at Wigan. But the main thing is once we enter the January transfer window, we will finally sell Tableau and have enough money to sort out contracts, so that is what we're mainly going to do in the transfer window. Once we've done that and we look at all the money left over, we might sign a couple of players here and there, and also this episode, 2 potentially free games, first against Swansea and Liverpool for definite, then if we have time, we might sneak in the FA Cup match versus the Brummies. And we have just entered January and we've got a lot of information to get through, but the first one I'm going to deal with is this injury to Ivan Salvador, out for 9 days, so he's definitely going to miss the next 2 games. He might even miss the Birmingham game as well, so not good news there. But we have got some other really good news. Tableau has left. Now, I didn't really give this guy much of a chance this season, but last season when he played, he was just awful. He had no control, no strength, was just pace all over. He has now joined Wolves and I'm glad to get rid of him. And we've also got Jordan Turner joining Charlton on a 1-year loan. Hopefully he'll come back and be like a low 70s player, which will be good for us. And also we've got a monthly scouting update. Let's go through this very quickly. Jordan Bliska, cracking name, but nope. Honestly, I think I just look for names more than anything else, and the rest of them is like, I don't really care. But so far, nothing great. We'll keep Jay Gordson, because, again, good name, but okay potential. Adam Kerr isn't just going to cut it. And as for Noah Fraser, that potential is pretty good. His overall's a bit shit, but I'm tempted to take a chance. I know many other YouTubers and career mode players don't take chances on people who have a low overall because they can't be bothered training them, but if he reaches his low end potential, he will still be a good player, so we'll sign him up. And we're going to sign Colin Gordson and leave Jay Gordson on his own. And then also, Varest via here. We will check out the youth academy. We got Alpha Jackson. I might give him a chance. Like I said, if he reaches his low end potential, he will still be the best player at our club at the moment. So, you know, got to keep that in mind. Max Sullivan is looking better. Hugh Hill is also looking good. Plus, other career mode YouTubers don't get far enough into the career modes to actually see the high end potential of these players, so I don't know why they bother modding. There's Gordson, centre forward, which we do actually want. Good potential there as well. Isaac Morris the keeper and Noah Fraser. Looking very good at Noah Fraser there. Love that potential. And he's got pretty good physical stats. Good centre mid there, really good centre mid. So yeah, we'll keep them scouted, and if any want to leave, I will let you know. So after adjusting the budget, this is what I've got. £103,000 in the wages, so I can sort out all these contracts and not lose these players on a free. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. I'm going to include it just so you can see what it's like to actually give these guys contracts. I know I showed it before with Dunkley, but you know, I'm going to show it with these guys as well. So we're going to start off with Grigg, because he is the guy we have to keep because of my ruling. And just in case you forgot the rules, I remind you very quickly, we can't, if a player gets player of the season, he can't leave. So for example, Grigg got it the first season, so he can't leave. Also, we can't sign players on pre-contract better than our best player. So our best player at the moment, I think, is Van Bergen or Chaplin at a 76. So we can't, you know, get anybody better than that on a pre-contract. We can get a 76 player, but we can't get a 77 or a 78. So yeah, that is the rules and all that stuff, just in case you forgot. And so far, the contract's going good until you get to this point and you realise, holy shit. Wow, actually, saying that, get fucked with that bonus. And that one as well. And I know you can't really fucking edit contracts. You can't save much money, but I'm going to try. £45,000, £500,000, oh my god, you dick. So you want a good signing bonus. You know what, actually, we're going to counter. What are we going to counter? That's not too bad, actually. It's a 4-year contract. We won't have to worry about a contract for him again for a long ass time. You know what? Fuck it, we'll accept that. We'll do it. We'll meet Grigg's demands. He's now signed a 4-year contract extension. Now on to Boateng. Now this guy is massively underrated in my squad, and it's my fault. nobody else's fault. He is a fucking beast and a half. I can't give him... I'll try rotation. I know it's not going to work. See, it never fucking works. But I had to try it. I had to try it, people. But he's going to get a bit more chance in the squad. 4 years again. I think I'm going to offer all these guys 4 years because of their age. If I offer them 2 years, it's pointless. 1 year is also pointless. And 5 years, I think, is just a bit too much for these types of guys. So he's actually not come to us saying what kind of wage he wants, which is annoying. But I do know it's going to be in like the same area as Grigg, so I'm going to try 42.5 and a signing bonus of 400,000. It might be too much, it might not be enough. Right, actually, the wage isn't as bad as I thought it would be. But if we decline the appearance bonus and all that stuff, which we are going to submit that, it might go to 40 grand. Yeah, £41,000 and a signing bonus of 520,000. I can still accept that though. See, all this money we got from Tablet is just going on contracts. It is quite annoying. And then the last guy who's probably going to ask for the most money, but I'm willing to give the most money, is Jack Byrne, because he is only 23 years old. Centre mid, cam, CDM, can play everywhere in the midfield. So he's a good player. Right, probably important. Probably not going to accept that. Look, he wants to be untouchable, was what the guy said. So yeah, in other words, a bit of a dick move. I should have offered 5 years there, but I didn't. That's my mistake. No release clause, I'm happy with that. £51,000 and that bonus. That bonus, actually, the goal bonus, isn't that bad. But I'm still going to reject it because I'm a dick. And we'll submit that. They shouldn't accept that. Okay, they're going to accept it. 51 grand a week. So, just to put that in perspective, I know Calvert-Lewin is our biggest earner, but Byrne, Grigg, Boateng and Dunkley all recently got contracts, and look how much they're on compared to the rest of the team. Gilby's on £9,000 a week, Dunkley is on 30 grand a week. Mad difference there, but we've got all the contracts sorted now, which is good, and we've got them all on good lengths. Akinfenwa is retiring, so we can't give him a new contract. But next year we've got Chaplin, Van Bergen, Turner, Massey, Jacobs, White, James, Daniels, Byrne, Nathan Byrne, Harris and Randolph all out of contract, so we might be spending a bit more money next year as well on contracts. And now that all the contracts are done, you can see this is how much money we have left. 1.8 million and 35,000 in the wage budget. Enough to sign a player now, but maybe we can do a pre-contract agreement, and if we just focus on pre-contracts now that we've done all our current contracts, we could bring in potentially 2, maybe even 3 good players for next season, or go all out and get 1 really good player. But again, like I said, it all depends on what rules I've set myself and what kind of players we find. We are scouting a few people, so we'll keep an eye on them. But for now I'm going to leave it, wait till we get either a bit more money through player sales or not, and then make decisions in the future. But that's kind of the budget I'm looking at for signing people, because obviously they need about a £35,000 wage, and it'll cost us probably more than that to actually sign them, so it might be a pre-contract game this window. So we have received 2 very interesting emails before the Swansea match. The first being that Akinfenwa has had a transfer approach made by Lincoln City. Now, he's retiring. We can't offer him a new contract because he wants to retire, yet he can leave on the free. So, do you know what? I'm going to leave that. If he wants to join Lincoln and have 1 more year, then fair enough. And the next one is a loan offer for a key striker, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Yet Girona, no. I don't know where you heard he was available for loan, but he's not. And yeah, by the way, he's accepted. And he's potentially going to Lincoln if he agrees a contract. I thought he was retiring, but he is 59 overall now, kind of dropped off massively, but interesting nevertheless. But now into the first game of the episode. It's going to be against Swansea, the only team we haven't played yet in the Premier League. And after this game we would technically reach the halfway point in terms of games and see where we are. But I'm hoping for a win. Swansea, in real life, not doing that well at the moment. But you never know, in the game we could get dicked. And they're also in 5th. Swansea actually doing quite well. I forgot about that. This is going to be a hard match. And for this match against Swansea, we do have a few rotated players in. The Book is playing at right back, Acosta at left back, and Boateng in as a left mid. Other than that, unchanged. And for Swansea, they've got Ayew up front with Bonny, Cyprian as a cam, Henderson and Faja, that guy I remember from all the FIFAs is quite good, Mesa as a CDM, then Shaw, Luke Shaw as a left back, Zabaleta as a right back, Fernandez, Amat and Lopez in goal. So a very good side from Swansea. Going to be a difficult match. They've passed it forward well here, Swansea, and Bonnie's turned his man. And what a shot by Cyprian. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long match. Very, very well played from Swansea though. That's a cracking ball in and that's a cracking shot. He was running away celebrating already though. Very close to going 1-0 down there. Burn forward. Chaplin across. Right, Boateng, make a run, man. I see you making the run, Boateng, lad. Good first touch away from your man. Whip a good ball in. Oh, what was that? That wasn't good. Van Bergen, lay off to Gilby, back inside to Van Bergen. Take it across. Played across goal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was the keeper doing? Twice he's fucked up there. One for letting us score that goal. And two, afterwards, he complains about his fucking defenders. How can you blame your defenders for that, mate? It wasn't the most dangerous ball across. And you fucking passed it to Calvert-Lewin, you knob. But he has the audacity to blame his defenders like it's your fault. It's not their fault, mate. You fucked up. We're 1-0 up. We really shouldn't be. That's a very lucky goal. A fluky goal. 14 now for Calvert-Lewin in the Premier League. But that man blaming his defenders? Wrong. Your fault. You're a dick. Playing a very dangerous game here, Swansea. Because if they give the ball away like they have done here, they're kind of open to the, not counter, but getting caught basically. Getting caught napping. I don't know why I passed that. I really don't. I make stupid decisions at times, but it's going to work out in the end because Chaplin's going to score. No, he's not. Van Bergen might. No, he just didn't react. Burke, good touch. That's a very good touch. Whip a good ball in. It's a very good ball in. Boateng get it back across goal, and it's the imposter Zabaleta who gets there because that is not Pablo Zabaleta from City, sorry, or West Ham. It's just a random guy called Zabaleta. You were Superman after all, Van Bergen. Another good tackle. Good ball to Chaplin as well, and release Calvert-Lewin. It's a very good ball to him. Good first touch and he's away like he is now. Hit it across goal. Paul Lopez actually makes a good save this time. That would have been brilliant. Would have been brilliant. Still might be brilliant because I don't know what the fuck you're doing there, mate. Cut inside, finesse shot, goal. Paul Lopez, you have been by far Swansea's most random, inconsistent player. You've given away 2 goals. Now, I'm not saying we haven't deserved at least 1 goal from a good player, but the keeper's not helping himself at all in either circumstance. First one, he kind of passed it to Calvert-Lewin, and in essence, he does it again here. Terrible decision from the keeper, and we're 2-0 up. Just, yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. We haven't deserved it. We really haven't deserved it. It's just been Swansea's keeper making too many mistakes. There's 15 goals for him now in the Premier League. He's on a bit of good form. And Girona wanted him on loan. We ain't loaning this guy to you, idiots. Oh, that is just expert. That is cocky and brilliant tackling from Clark-Salter. Fantastic. Dan Burns been doing it all game and now you're joining in as well. Fucking beautiful, that. Just so good, that tackle. I love it. He might even set up a goal or a chance here. Calvert-Lewin gets fouled, wins it back, and then we lose it properly. But, you know, good tackle Clark-Salter considering he's injured as well. And a chance might still be on. We're feeding Chaplin. And again, I'm at blocking, maybe a foul, who knows. Corner ball there for Swansea, whipped in, and Dunkley, who is on for the injured Clark-Salter, heads it away. We can have a counter-attack here if we're lucky. There's Calvert-Lewin. I wanted him to get forward a bit quicker, but he didn't. Van Bergen's waiting for the run of Luke Burke, and he gets it. So he's going to get fouled, kind of, not really. Calvert-Lewin picks out Gilby. What a ball that was. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. Wow, that's a cracking ball by Calvert-Lewin. Really was. Dunkley now covering on Borja Baston. And Acosta gets the block, I think, but it comes off the post and we get away with another one there. 2 chances for Swansea, both hitting the post at the start and the end of the match. and we get away with it, and we also get a 2-0 win. Good performance from Dan Burn in that match, and also Calvert-Lewin. I think Calvert-Lewin will get man of the match, but the worst performance on the pitch, by far, that man there. The keeper let him down massively today, that's why they lost any points. 2-0 win and 3 points in the bag for us, all down to that man and their keeper. So here are the stats for the match, you can read them all yourself, but I think the game really hinged on 4 pivotal points. When they hit the post with Cyprian at the start, and also when they hit the post at the end with Alcacer, and also for us, when their keeper made those 2 mistakes and give us our 2 goals. Because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have got anything from this match. We weren't clinical in front of goal, keeper made some good saves, made a few mistakes ourselves. Player-wise, we were fantastic. Finishing-wise, not on top of our game, but them 4 pivotal points. The post twice for them, and the keeper making 2 mistakes for them as well. Those shots going for Swansea, it's a 2-0 win for them, because the keeper wouldn't have made the mistakes. Just saying. 4 pivotal points, and they went in our favour. But we have some bad news after that match. Salter will be out for 3 weeks with an injury. He suffered a small injury in the match after a header, but I don't think it was this bad. He's still played on for quite a bit. But 3 weeks now without Salter. Dunkley will be back in the side, and yeah, that's not good news. And Akinfenwa's talks with Lincoln City have broken down. I think it is because he is going to retire, so other clubs might approach him, but I think he is going to call it quits on his career and end the beast at Wigan. And now it is time for a massive, massive game. It's us versus Liverpool, but not only massive because it's Liverpool, it's massive because it's first versus second. Liverpool are joint on points with us, only behind on goal difference, so basically this could be a title decider. I'm not saying we are title contenders, but look at that. Very, very close. Same record, if we've scored more than them or conceded less or both. So a very, very big match. And because it is such a big game, I'm going to use the best team I believe I have available. To me, we've got Jacobs coming in for the injured Salvador and tired Boateng. White in for the very tired Jack Byrne. And Dunkley coming in for the injured Salter. As for Liverpool, they've got Firmino up front with Coutinho and Salah off him. Coutinho obviously now a Barcelona player. Sanson, Chan and Lerner. Probably Emre Can, maybe a Juventus player. As of me recording this, he's not gone yet. Riveros at left back, Klein at right back, Socrates and Llorente at the back, and Karius in goal. Gilby, got to watch out for Liverpool on the counter. Old-fashioned Liverpool kind of play here. And Reece James is so far out of position that Salah's in. Was saved by Randolph, and I thought that might be a penalty. Get away with one there. They really do. Got a corner ball now, going to whip it in with Jacobs. And Dan Burn. Dan motherfucking Superman Burn gets the header. We've actually scored from a corner, people. It's been so long. I forget this feeling. But the captain, the leader, the Superman, Dan Burn. Brilliant header. Brilliant. I think Calvert-Lewin is going for it as well. But Dan Burn's like, nah, mate. You had that last game. This game, it's all about me. Brilliant header, brilliant goal. And he's in a bit of good form at the moment. Last game against Swansea, it was him and Calvert-Lewin were the main 2 players. He's back in. He's got a goal as well in the Premier League. I'm proud for the big man. Proud for him. Good header. 1-0 up. Get in there. Oh, come on, Dan. Defend that better. Salah. One of the surprise packages this year, without a doubt. And he's gone all the way. What a goal by Mo Salah. 1-1. Back on level terms. And it was a bit of weak defending by me. I tried to, I don't know, stand off him, and he's one of them players. What would you do against him? And I'm annoyed about it, because I'm obviously a Chelsea fan. It's fucking you. Mourinho didn't give him a chance, and now he's fucked off and come back and he's wrecking the Premier League, and it's a brilliant goal, but what would you do against Mo Salah? He's got strength, he's got speed, and he can finish like a boss. Randolph again, I've got a question though. The movement before it is weird, but it's a great finish. Don't take anything away from it. Not the quickest of finishes. He's happy as a fucking bastard, Klopp. But it's 1-1, and yeah, shit. Mo Salah brings it out of his arse. Only 2 goals for the Premier League for him. That is, on his fucking terms, shite. But it's 1-1. Jacobs though, from Dunkley. Calvert-Lewin back into Jacobs. I saw him make the run. Good touch, good shot, good save by Karius. And Gilby's going to play it out to Acosta, and he's fucked it up. Well done, mate, well done. Stand up against Socrates. He's a good fucking defender though. Through to Dominic White charging forward. And going to go for a shot with him. How? How has that not gone in? Is that a brilliant save by Karius or just unlucky from Dominic White? And it was actually an incredible save by Loris Karius. Watch it here. The small touch just takes it onto the crossbar. If we can try and get a better angle here and maybe zoom in slightly. If you watch it here, the small, like just the smallest of changes how the ball moves, and he puts it onto the crossbar, then the post, and it eventually gets cleared out. Brilliant save from the Liverpool keeper, and yes, I said brilliant save by Karius, and also handball there, by the way, just letting you know. And Firmino on the ball there. I call him Fabinho then. That's a cracking ball in. 2-1. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Firmino. Dan Burn, understandably annoyed. No marking in the box. And Emre Can gets Liverpool ahead. And I'm not going to say they deserve it. I think at the moment a draw is a fair result. Or would have been a fair result. Definitely at half time. That save from Karius being a standout moment for them. And Gilby just tracks off. Dunkley just runs somewhere. And Reece James, he's not having the best of games so far, and he's kind of proven it even more there. 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, it's just one of them. One of them. Oh, Chaplin in though, however, Van Bergen, just complaining a couple of seconds ago, cross to Calvert-Lewin and fucking Karius. We should have done better. We should have done better. Oh, that's another mistake from us. Corner ball now, we just brought off Van Bergen from Massey, and we've got Dan Burn in the box with another header just over the net this time. He has been by far our best player today, and I feel bad for the man. He did get a yellow card for a stupid tackle that I don't think was a yellow, but there you go. But just that kind of margins in this game. Bit lower, could go in, and even if it was on target, that man, Karius, would have saved it. They're in again, Liverpool. That's it in again. It's only the second time really this earth they've been in like this. And Dan Burn is tired, can't keep up with him. White can't get a tackle off Salah, and that is hit the post. And Firmino gets it back across, but he was offside. Only the second time they've been in though this earth. We've only got a few minutes left to actually get ourselves an equaliser and salvage something from this match. And Origi comes on for Firmino. Forward to Nathan Burn, into Calvert-Lewin. And the referees give us no time though. The game ends 2-1, Liverpool win. They took their chances, we didn't. That is the simplest way I can put that. Reece James didn't have a cracking game. Calvert-Lewin really wasn't in massively good form this match either, but this has come down to a very good finish from Salah and a good bit of play by Bobby Firmino. Disappointing to lose that game though. Very disappointing. I think it's more disappointing with this defeat because Liverpool up front weren't that good. When they got the ball to Salah or Murney when he came on at the end, they had a bit of chances, they had a bit of good movement, but other than that, going forward they weren't fantastic, and obviously at the back it was just Karius and also Socrates making the last-ditch tackles or last-ditch saves to keep Liverpool in the match. So, disappointing to actually lose that one. Dan Burn yet again was our best player, defensively was sound, a lot of good headers, and also getting forward he got the goal. Just, yeah, disappointment in that one there. And Liverpool now take the lead in the Premier League, and hopefully for us it's not a slumping form, just one bad game, get it out of the way and then continue as we have been this season. So to end this episode off, I'm going to do a somewhat in-depth squad report, so if you don't care about that then you can tune off now. No game against Birmingham and also no transfer business being done yet. That'll all happen in the next episode, but now for the squad report, the way I'm going to do it is just go through and see who's increased by the most and also who might have decreased. Then I'll check out the player happiness and then go on to the stats. So in terms of overall growth and overall change, we've got Lee up by 6, our biggest grower, but he was one of the lowest. Same for Collins and Clark, who have gone up by 5 and 4. Clark's also up by 5. He's looking very, very good as a potential replacement for Dan Burn in the future, but not at the moment. Nobody can replace Superman. So Clark up by 4, Mitchell up by 4, Harris, Lewis and Kandera Iheanacho up by 3. Then we've got Lang, Burke, Calvert-Lewin, Acosta, Van Bergen, Turner, Gilby, Osidibe and Salvador all up by 2. Happy with all of these, maybe not as much with Salvador, maybe he could do a bit better, but you know, he's getting chances, he's got to prove it at some point. But for these two, Acosta and Van Bergen, brilliant, brilliant players. If you want a good left winger and right winger, or left back and right back, I can't suggest these two highly enough, especially Acosta. Such an underrated player, definitely one you should pick up. As for the ones who've increased by one, we've got Davis, Byrne, that's Nathan Byrne by the way, Stubbs, Daniels, Reece James, Dominic White, Chaplin, Jack Byrne, and also Boateng. Then we've got Grigg, Massey, Jacobs, Dan Byrne, Dunkley and Randolph not increasing or decreasing. And then we've got Akinfenwa, the only person who has gone down. He's gone down by 2, but he is 37 years old and by far the oldest person in our squad. Now on to the status and the happiness of the players. Stubbs is unhappy as, well, sorry, actually he's the only person who is actually unhappy. Akinfenwa, Jacobs, White, Daniels, Davis and Turner are all content at the moment, and what I like to do is try and keep as many people happy as possible so you don't get people wanting to leave and all that stuff. It is quite hard to do, but it's part of being a manager, so you have to keep your players happy and keep them on side. Stubbs at the moment will get more game time if Clark-Salter is injured. Same goes for Daniels. And for White and Jacobs, it's because of their squad roles they're not happy. Because Jacobs is crucial, he wants to play every match. And because White is important, he wants to play more than half the game. So I can understand them being a bit upset at their roles and they might get more game time in the future, especially White. And as for Turner and Davis, they're out on loan. I can't do anything about their happiness. And Akinfenwa will be leaving, so there's no point in playing him or caring about his happiness because he's going to retire at the end of the season. But if at the end of the season we can play him in a few odd games, I'll give him a chance to end his career on a high. I said the rest of the people from Dunkley all the way down here, we've got happiness, and then from Dan Byrne forward we've got people who are very, very happy. Basically, he's starting 11 are very happy, the subs are happy, and the people who play maybe not as much as they should do are content at the moment. And as for stats, I'm going to do this very quickly, check out the goals and assists. Starting off with goals, we've got Calvert-Lewin with 15, Chaplin with 9. Massey's got 5 but only 3 in competitive games, but from 12 appearances that's not too bad. Van Bergen's got 4, same as Candera Inacio. Jacobs has got 3, Griggs got 2, Salvador's got 2, Boateng, Ostadibe also got 2 as well. Then Dunkley, Dan Byrne, Mitchell, Gilbert, Jack Byrne all getting 1 goal. And then on to assists, or assists if you're not stupid. Chaplin's got 8, very good for a centre forward / cam. Van Bergen's got 6, Calvert-Lewin's got 5, Candera Inacio's got 4, and a quick word on him, in 9 games, 4 goals and 4 assists, so technically in 9 games, 8 goals, well, basically involved in 8 goals. Incredible, incredible, incredible player. Jacobs has got 4 assists, Byrne's got 3, that's Jack Byrne, Salvador and Gilby with 2 assists as well, and then Lang, Burke, Mitchell, Boateng, Lee, Ostadibe, James and White all with an assist as well. So that is pretty much it for the squad report, and in terms of the financing and stuff and all that stuff, we're good with contracts. I showed you before that quite a few people are out of contract next year, so actually the end of next year, so we'll deal with that next year. We'll get a bit more money as well because of where we finish in the Premier League, so that's good, and these contracts shouldn't be too hard to negotiate and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the episode. I'm sorry that there weren't that many games, only 2 games, and quite a bit of just random talking in contracts and just squad stuff, but I wanted to get it done. A bit of a more chilled out episode, but next time around you will see maybe 3 games and quite a few transfers as well and all that good stuff. So yeah, this has been Baxter. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you again next time for more of the Wigan career mode very soon. Goodbye.